All right, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to take a look at using the DeEsser plugin built into Logic, and I'll also show some other DeEssers as well that are third-party that are available for purchase. I've got a vocal here, and I'm just going to play it. We'll take a listen to it, and then I'll show how one can apply a DeEsser.
Heads underwater, we feel the chilly fear. Unpleasant surprises, we hide a host of them.
Okay, so you can see there's lots of S's in there. There's a lot of high end in that vocal. So we're going to use a DeEsser to try to bring some control to that. We can find the DeEsser right in the dynamics section. This is just the built-in one that comes with Logic. And what we've got to do with the DeEsser is we've got to target a specific frequency, which we can do here, to reduce. And basically a DeEsser is a compressor for a specific frequency. That's basically what it's doing. It is triggered by a specific frequency, and it will only compress that frequency or those around it, or those, in this case, higher than it. That's what these buttons do. So I can compress the frequencies around what I set here. That's what this does. This one will compress the frequencies at and above this right here. So let's take a look at what frequencies are actually causing the S. I can put a EQ on here. That's a really easy way to look at it, and just make sure the analyzer is turned on. And then we can look up here and listen.
Heads underwater, we feel the chilly fear. Unpleasant surprises, we hide a host of them.
So basically we can see the S's are happening in this area, and the sort of average of them is happening here. And I'd like to move this point around because that allows me to see the frequency right here. I can choose the frequency. So it's right around 9 to 10K in there. Okay, so now we know that we're trying to get rid of somewhere 9 to 10K. Now what we could do is come into an EQ, and we could turn this EQ on, and we can go to, let's say, 9,000 here, and we can turn this down like that.
Heads underwater, we feel.
The problem with that is that will get rid of the S's, but it will also get rid of all the other high ends. So we're getting rid of the air in the vocal. So that's no good. What we want to do is just get rid of that high level frequency when it's really loud. So that's what a DeEsser is going to do. So we're going to choose, we'll call it like 95, somewhere in there, 95K, 9500, excuse me. And we're going to choose this type of filter. And then we're just going to play it and see what happens. I haven't adjusted anything else in this plugin other than the frequency.
Heads underwater, we feel the chilly fear.
So when we see the yellow color pop up here, that means it's triggering the DeEsser, and then we'll see the reduction occur over here. So this is showing us how much we're reducing.
Heads underwater, we feel the chilly fear. Unpleasant surprises, we hide a.
So let's listen to that line without the DeEsser.
Unpleasant surprises, we hide.
And then with the DeEsser.
Unpleasant surprises, we hide a.
So with that, you can see we can still hear the S's, but they're just reduced. So that's what a DeEsser is doing. You can change the threshold, and you can change the amount of reduction. If you take a look at my compressor video where I explain how a compressor works, this is the same principle. I can set a threshold, and then you can think of the reduction almost like the ratio in a compressor. This is how much we're trying to reduce once the particular frequency gets above the threshold. So that's a DeEsser. Really easy. There are some presets. You can try some presets, but this is one that you can generally just put on. You just have to know the frequency. You have to know the frequency. So you can use an EQ to determine the frequency. Some other ones that are really common that I've used before, some third-party ones, if we go to under Waves, Waves has just a standard DeEsser. It looks like this. Choose the frequency here. One thing I didn't mention in the last one, it also has this capability, is the ability to listen to what you're de-essing. So that is this right here. This will allow me to listen to just the part that I'm getting rid of. So that's the frequency it's targeting. And the Waves one allows you to do that too. That's this one, where I can do that right here. I can listen to the S chain. It stands for side chain. It's just what they call it in this scenario. So I change the threshold here. Here's my gain reduction. And then here's the audio reduced.
Unpleasant surprises we hide. Oh,
Change the frequency.
unpleasant surprises we hide. Oh,
So that's another DeEsser. And then another one that is a little bit different, it's not quite a DeEsser, is a plugin called Sibilance, which is from Waves as well. And that's one I've used sometimes before. This one is a little bit different because it does not allow you to choose the frequency. It looks like this. It doesn't allow you to choose the frequency exactly. It has you basically just set the threshold and the ratio here. And then you can change how sensitive the whole thing is. You can have a look ahead. And it's got a cool graphic interface here. As I play, you'll see.
unpleasant surprises we hide. A host of them.
So it shows you the areas that it's reducing.
Weightlessness lie. This leg is unpleasant surprises we hide.
And it shows you how much it's reducing here.
Unpleasant.
And we can monitor. So you can hear from that we're not hearing the high frequency of the entire thing. This plugin is looking for S's and reducing them regardless of the frequency range. So sometimes this can be really helpful if the person has a very wide ranging S sound that covers lots of frequencies.
Unpleasant surprises we hide. A host of them.
And I find this plugin to be kind of, it either works way better than a DeEsser or that it doesn't work at all. In this scenario, it's working pretty well and I like it quite a bit. So that's de-essing. Take a look at it. Hope you like it.